I do not get this. A lot of people get this nerve-wracking. I don't. Anyways, let's go over some hatred here in a second. Yeah, I didn't think it completely filled resolve. Yeah, I'm not gonna play WildStar, man. Nope. Nope. Anyways, let me go over some hatred. Now, keynote with hatred. Death field no longer spreads or dots. We all know that. Everybody knows that. Lacerate. It does. So don't worry about spreading the dots unless you got ample time. Otherwise, go ahead and do it. So here's my main rotation. I do not usually come in from stealth. What I'll do is I'll come in 30 meters, creeping terror. As soon as I get close, I'll use my discharge. Then I will thrash. As I'm thrashing, again, that sets your proc on your auto crit for your assassinate. I think the proc for assassinate is bloodletting. Oh yeah, bloodletting. So your dots have a chance to make bloodletting so that you can use assassinate on any level. That's going to be one of your main hard-hitting abilities. Your other obviously being leeching strike. So what I do is I'll come in, creeping terror, discharge, thrash. As I'm thrashing, I'll hit my recklessness. Then I'll death field, and then I'll demolish. And then between that is I'll use my, you basically use your fillers, assassinate and leeching strike. If they are in range to do a dot spread, then I will lacerate before I do leeching strike or assassinate. So here, let me show you what it'll look like. So I'll come in, creeping terror. Oh, I probably should go to new moment. I did this with specs. Forgot to switch my thing. Always make sure you're in the right stance for the right thing. Alright, so I'll come in, creeping terror, discharge, thrash, recklessness, death field, demolish. Get those 2 crits on those. Now, when you run out of low energy, just do a saber strike. Saber strike will get you all your energy back. Now, another thing, like with the Madness Sorcerer, your dots, when you apply them first and then you death field, will align themselves so that about when your death field comes back off a cooldown, you know your dots are ended. So, whenever your death field comes off cooldown, you know it's time for you to reapply your dots. So that is how I personally keep track of my dots. And that is pretty much simple. Make sure, you know, whether you're doing hatred or madness, make sure that you're taunting. You got your force low. But other than that, that is pretty much the overview of the hatred assassin. Now what I do is I get the same utilities: avoidance, insulation, obfuscation, fade, immersion, dark stability, and shroud of madness. Anyways, that concludes my assassin. Alright, what are you guys talking shit about me in here? Huh? What are you guys saying?